What's up, guys? We're back in the garage today. It's gonna be rough for a few days, if not a week. So I figured, hey, let's go ahead and strip this gun down and put some oil in it and get it back on track. Cause it's been through some rough stuff. It's been beat up. It's time to show some love. All right. Let's take a look at it real quick. You know, I've had this gun for a few years. And as you can see, it needs some touching up. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be talking about that today. So let's jump right in it. I'm not going to be taking the mechanisms off. I don't want to be taking in and out screws as much. I don't like doing that to my gun with as far as the wood. I will be taking off the reel most likely, bands, shaft, and all that. What we're going to be using is the Riffe Maintenance wood finish kit here, okay? It comes with a set of instructions. So if you're not familiar how this works, you can also watch this video, but you can go right down the list right here. All right, in this kit, it gives you some sandpaper. All right, it's looking like 120 grit and some 80 grit to start here. All right, gives you 2 bottles of oil. One's a penetrate and one's a finish coat, labeled number 2, number 1. And this isn't like your regular oil. This is designed for spear guns. This is designed by Riffe for Riffe spear guns, or really for spear guns. Protects it from the sun, protects it from the salt water, and so this is specifically made for spear guns. All right, so you really want to be, if you want to start over, you know, get your gun like this, get the Riffe maintenance kit here. All right. So let's jump in it, see what we can do here. I'm also going to be putting on some new line. After I put on my buddies, I looked at mine, I'm like, dang, I need some as well. So I got me some of this. I'll be stringing this up later. So taking off my GoPro mount, this is just something I rigged up, and it's worked pretty good. You know, just some 5200 there, and didn't really leave no marks. You can still see a pretty good finish on the gun here. You see, this is the old and the new, semi-new. So we got a nice little finish on that. But now we're gonna jump right into the sandpaper here. We're gonna sand the whole thing. All right, get it nice and easy. We're gonna start probably with this 80 grit, and then work down the gun, and come back over the top with this. Hit the small stuff, hit the grooves with that. All right. Oh, and I'm gonna probably leave this on. Like I said, I don't want to be taking off this stuff. I like where my settings is too, so I don't want to mess with that. We're just gonna get to busy, get to work here. All right, now I'm gonna go over it with this 120, kind of fine tune it, okay? I was using the 80 to kind of hit those spots that were still a little glossy with the finish coat. Now I'm gonna fine tune it with this, run through my track line a few times, and just kind of hit in those grooves, okay? All right, we finished sanding. I think, you know, it looks pretty good from a bird's eye view here, and we're just gonna blow it off. This would be a good time to use like an air compressor or something like that. Maybe some rubbing alcohol, something quick drying if you want to get this dust off. Then you can start applying your oil.
I don't have an air compressor.
All right, we just finished sanding the gun down. We're using this micro towel and the number 2 teak oil penetrating oil here. Okay, it won't take much, but we're gonna give it a good coat and lather it on there.
Always gotta take a little sip, make sure it's not poisonous.
All right, so as you can see, it looks really, really good, and we didn't even use that much. Okay, so it doesn't take too much. All right, so we're just gonna cap that back on there. Let me grab the camera. Get you a better look here. All right, that is nice. All right, so now we're just gonna hang dry it for 24 hours or so, and then come back over it with the number 1 teak oil. This is the finishing oil, the finishing coat. And yeah, so hang it up.